Hello, my lovely little titans. Hopefully the AirPods are working. You guys can hear me. I hope everybody had a good week. Mine was pretty good. All right, we are going to pick up where we left off with Scrum, our favorite little voodoo doll. Good tea. Hey Asher, how are you? Hi Ira. Good to see you. Just realized your name's probably like Era, and I keep saying Ira, and I'm an idiot, so I'm sorry. It's probably Era, like Era's tour. The Era's tour. So I'll just call you Era. I'm sorry. I called you Era for the longest time. Right, like I said, we're gonna work on Scrum again. And it's all good, Asher. I know, everybody has their own life. It's fine. Perfectly fine. Oh no, you had to go to sleep because you were tired, because you probably had a long ass week. I'm not gonna hold it against you. What color do I want? The little heart in the corner. Trying to pick colors I haven't used yet. There's not many if I don't want to go like weird color or something. Sorry. So Ira, we're just starting last live stream. I started this little one. I have this really awesome book. It's called Creepy Cuties. I got it off of Amazon, and I'm just coloring pages in it while I talk to you guys. Online college. Oh damn! Like congratulations, but damn, I can understand that. I can understand why you were tired. I have enough purple. We might go purple for this one. The little heart in the corner is going to be purple. Gonna be a vet. Nice. Congratulations, Asher. Yeah, I'm good, Wolf. Thank you. Maybe I just made this the thickest border. I feel like with these pens, it's like, has anybody ever used those pens for like Japanese or Chinese writing? Their calligraphy or whatever you want to call it, because that's what these pens feel like. In a good way. It's just like one wrong move and you're out of control, so you gotta watch yourself. Ooh, I did this inverse. This was the darker shade. It didn't look darker. I kind of like it though. It's different. Hello, Bailey. Of course, Asher. As long as you're doing something you like, you'll enjoy what you learn. I wish you all the best in your journey to become a vet. Nice. Very nice. Very nice, Era. Era. I gotta remember that. Era. I completely screwed this up, but it's alright. It looks cool. It actually reminds me of Vaggie from Hasbin Hotel. Just the purple colors. Like Vaggie's color is totally purple. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up there, Jason. Welcome everybody new and old to the stream. Good to have you guys. I don't want to be been since I was little, but I forgot myself where I am. I mean, you do you, Asher. Kinda, yeah. Oh. That's cool. Okay, so this is a detail pen. I like that. So just give you guys a little show. Here's the little purple heart that's like my tribute to Vaggie from Hasbin. That was a hint. A hint for what? You all know I like Hasbin. Well, thank you, Asher. I do think of the purple turned out really nice. And yeah, why not? If you've got the time and you got the money, why not do what you love? All right. So now we're on to the quilt. And somebody said to do orange and pink, and I'm like, that's very retro. So maybe I'll do it. Which pink? I want like a pale-ish pink, because I don't want to go like super duper retro looking. Super duper retro is not like my style. If this is the orange I used last time, I don't want to do it again, because it's already on here. Yeah, this is the orange I used last time, I think. I hope you didn't lose sound. I'm gonna be mad. I'm getting tired of it. Light pink and add dark blue. I still like the orange because the orange is just so bright and cheery. But again, I just was like, I don't know how retro I want to go. And I'm doing light blue for the background. I guess I did lose sound. It's one of like my ultimate favorite color is blue, but orange does make me happy too. I wear it a lot in the fall, obviously, because I'm basic. It's like Asher did not lose sound, thankfully. So I don't have to get mad at stream right now. I may get mad if Wolf can't hear me though. detail pen. Tip on the thing. Never mind, my earphones started playing while they were meant to charging. That's so bad. I'm sorry. When I mix the pink and blue, it's for a more winter character. Nice. No, that totally goes with it. Yeah, pink and blue are definitely more wintry. Isn't it strange how pink can be, like, so versatile? It's so cool. Pink is, like, the one of the few colors that can go with, like, any seasonal palette. Like, you have a pink for summer, you have a pink for spring, you have a pink for fall, and you have a pink for winter. It looks gorgeous. There's very few colors that can transcend seasons like that. Pink and yellow, or gold maybe. Yeah. Pink and yellow is a very classic combination. I feel like I have a spider crawling on me. I better fucking not, or I will scream. Well, no, I didn't scream last time. There was a spider on the stream. That was always fun. That was so much fun. What? I'll show you guys an update in a minute. I'm just trying to outline all the flowers. Orange. Because they're too small for me to do a full one. Hot pink and beauty yellow. Orange and light pink goes amazing. Blue and purple. Mm-hmm. Exactly. See, Asher, you get me. Okay. Alright, so update. I outlined all the little flowers in orange. Oh, what? Yeah, there was a spider on stream last time, whatever. Last time I did this. No, the first time I did this. First time I did this in a while, I had a spider on my phone, and I had to kill it while on stream. That was entertaining as hell for everybody who was there. Thankfully, I did not scream. Most of the time I scream. Okay, I just noticed there's like a bunch of little purple dots on my page. Either I'm having a stroke or a pen exploded last time. Or this time and I just didn't notice. Probably this time and I didn't notice. I am not a fan of any kind of insect, so they don't necessarily scare me. I could live my life completely fine without them. I'm not scared of ones, I can tell when they are. It's good. This yellow is very mid. Are you talking about yourself there, Wolf? I remember when my daughter was little and she would scream and you could hear it through the headphones. It was always lovely. I gotta put my colors back, otherwise they're gonna get out of control. Oh my god, what the heck? Go away. Go away. No, that's the pink I want to use. Right? Yeah. Maybe. Well, maybe. You're right. Oh, do I want to use this pink? Have I used this pink? I don't think I've used this pink. I'm gonna grab this pink and I'm gonna get one that's a little darker because I want to do the outline because the outline looks cool. That's too neon. That's a little too warm. That's too coral. I don't have a pink that would go well. Because I'm always, yeah. I'll go with that, Tanya. Oh, damn. Sorry, I was like thinking about a color, then I was like, no, no, thank you. I don't think I have a color that would go with this pink that would make it pop. I would ever do an anime theory stream again. Remind me what I was doing an anime theory stream about, Asher. Wolf, I really didn't mean to imply anything. Hello. God damn it, where's the pink that I want? Some of these are just not the right one. I just want one that would be a slightly couple shades darker, not too bad. It's looking like it's going to be this corally one. Because everything else has too much purple or is too bright. Talking about ideas we had for headcanons. Oh, right. I mean, we could do that right now if you want. I don't care. I may mispronounce your name. Is it Anya? Hello, Anya. Recently heard of I kind of created some new characters from the game Genshin Impact. Nice. I have yet to play that one. Heard good things about it though. Ooh, this is very rosy. Very rosy pink. We shall see how this goes. Why did it have to be rosy? Like, it's gorgeous, but why did it have to be this color? I may have screwed up. I may have screwed up. I'm sorry. I just, like I said, I took a stab. You have new ones in your anime sequence. What have you got, Asher? Because my theories right now have not been anime based. They've been, well, you guys will see tomorrow. Because there's a new video that's going to drop soon. Oh, nice. You guys are going to see tomorrow. There's a new video coming out soon. Okay, I may not do this for all of them, but I may have to now. See how this looks. Oh, God. It's really dark. Oh, God. If I remembered you, you may have had a different name. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. Okay, it's not as bad. I mean, it's still not the best, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay. UI stalls. Supplementary extra bond is going to. How far are you into 7 Deadly Sins, Asher? I'm not going to say anything if you just started, but... Oh, no, you're good, Wolf. Starting season 2. Oh, okay. What about Delicious in Dungeon? That's a good anime. I have yet to see it. I've heard good things about it, but I've yet to watch it. I'm pretty far behind in anime. I think the last anime I watched was the Alpha Omega one. That's on Crunchyroll. That is freaking adorable as hell. This is fun, making a straight line. This actually looks like a very fluffy quilt now. Two grade reminder. What? I gotta keep going on it. I'm a bit busy with school. Oh no, you're good. You're good. You'll really like it, Asher. I really like Seven Deadly Sins. It's one of my favorite. Hi, you're so pretty. Oh, thank you, Cookies. It's very nice of you to say. Melting. So freaking hot here. Love it so far. It's amazing. Yeah, it's it was one of the ones I started on Netflix when Netflix started doing anime. I watched it when this first season came out and I fell in love with it. It was so amazing. I was so mad when they didn't have more seasons right away. It took a while for season 2 to come out. I was so ticked because it was actually one of the few I had gotten into. I think it was right after Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I had gotten into Seven Deadly Sins. So I was riding a pretty good high of amazing anime at the time, and then I got mad because they didn't have more. Then season 2 came out and I devoured it. There's only one person who calls me sister, and I don't think it's you. So I'm watching a super long series. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is honestly worth it. That one is worth the slog through 64 episodes for. Screw that up. That's fine. That was my little sister. Oh, that was your little sister. Okay. So this is what I've done, outlined everything. Gonna outline the flowers now. Boo. That I'm not a big fan of. I'm wondering if I should do it thinner. Love my hair. Thank you. Looks so good. Thank you. Thank you guys. Okay, this is not as neat as I thought it was going to do, but I have to finish this. Let's see. We're going to do an experiment. Let's see which one works out better so I know for next time. Ooh, did I? Ooh, that didn't look good. Okay. It's my brother's birthday coming up, so I'm drawing his favorite character. Nice. Which character is it? Oh, crap. I forgot. Different color. MHA is about. Whoa! They're actually ending My Hero Academia, huh? Or is it just the season? Goku. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm digging the retro with the pink and the orange. It looks so good. So, since we were talking about theories, anybody got any anime theories that they want to talk about? Any headcanons that they want to discuss based on contextual evidence or non-contextual evidence? I'm not caught up on MHA. Oh man. I have not watched it in forever. I got to season 2, I think, and stopped. I don't know what it is. I think I just prefer what everybody talks about with it. I like the fanon better than the canon, I guess. Probably because I like shipping Tododeku. And that's not going to be canon, and it makes me sad. You can always pretend in Attack on Titan that Levi and Eren got together. But they kind of put it in your face that Deku did not get with any of the other characters other than the obvious female one they're going for. Which isn't a bad thing. It would just be obvious from a mile away. Alright. Do some touch-ups because I don't like all the white spots. Alright. How badly is this leaking through to the other side? Like a little bit? I get blood through a little bit? Not much. Fanon. Yep. The manga's about to end. Yeah, I know. Everything's coming to an end, isn't it? Da, 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 da. Retro blanket is done. I think it looks pretty awesome. Thank you, Wolf. Alrighty, now to color the wood thing, wood paneling thing. We're gonna see what these colors are. I'm curious. What do you wish would happen, Asher? I still wish Tododeku to happen, but it's not gonna happen. This is very, like, retro. This color's very retro looking. Mizuku get together and realize they're artificial. That might happen. I mean, for all For all it's worth, I mean, they are only in high school. And I mean, not everybody stays with who they were with in high school. I wasn't even with anybody in high school. What happens if the person... and that's called unfair. Era, that's called unfucking fair. And then it's called OP as hell. My personal favorite not gay ship is Mina and Izuku. I mean, rare pairs are still valid. All ships are valid so long as they're not problematic. And y'all know what a problematic ship is. Don't come at me. Alright, we're gonna do this. Ooh, I forgot. I got scammed. I almost got scammed this week. And I'm telling y'all this because I know some of y'all are on YouTube. Some of y'all stream on Twitch, all that good stuff. If y'all get an email from a company that says they'll send you a free mic, that's from like TZ Audios, it's a scam. Don't fall for it. I did some research because they offered it to me and I was like, oh, that'd be awesome. And nope, it's a scam. I didn't send them any information. They got my email off of my site, which is kind of why I have it. But just not to get scammed. Just so adorable. You very much opposites attract. Yeah. Again, rare pairs, totally valid. Do you write for them or draw for them? Because you should. So I'm part of the I'm part of some fan sites on Reddit, some Reddit, whatever they call them. I'm part of those, and people talk about how their rare pairs don't get any love, and it's like, well, show them love. You must show them love for them to be recognized, because it might be a pairing nobody ever thought of. Yeah, this one wasn't a phone call, it was an email. I just after I figured out it was a scam, I ignored any follow-up emails. I mean, if they're gonna do it, they at least should pay the money to get a decent website, because the website really sucked. Like, you click on the website, you try to scroll down, and then it, no matter where you go, it just craps out. Seriously, trying to control these pens is like trying to paint with, is trying to like work with a brush. It's great. Off topic, going back to sharing your quirk theories. I'm working on that. I've got a bunch of videos in the works, and I know I always say that, but I really do. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do the next one, because the next one I want to do is like the quirkless one, and I need to show how that's like a mutation and explain it. And then I know I said I would do the Punnett square kind of things, but I got to reteach myself that because it's been forever since I did Punnett squares. Because I bought a board for it, that really cool glowing board for it and everything. It's just a matter of reteaching myself Punnett squares. Because I remember how to read them, I don't remember how to set them up. This page right now is so wet with this ink. It's crazy. I wonder how badly it's leaking through. Moderately. Not super bad though, which is nice. Actually, the way I'm coloring it makes it look like wood paneling, so it's really cool. On combo quirks, I'd love to see, even though it not technically possible, soda, fire, ice mixed with vodka. Actually, so I had to do for that one My Hero video. I did some research, and Bakugo's main quirk is the glycerin. The glycerin with the explosion, that's why he can explode. So he has two quirks in one too. He doesn't just create explosions, he has glycerin that then, you know, glycerin's extremely flammable. And then he had his mom's boom, like essentially her boom quirk, and mixed with the glycerin made everything better. So it could happen. It would just be very different. I think with Todoroki's fire plus the glycerin, you would have like somebody who is constantly on fire. It's probably what happened to poor Dobby. And then if you had the ice and the glycerin, you could have like ice bombs. Because if I remember correctly, I don't think glycerin has like a very high freezing point. Like it takes a lot for it to freeze. So you could have like an active. You could take the glycerin, encase it in ice, or make ice with glycerin, mixed in the configuration, and you have glycerin. I can't remember how to activate glycerin, but I think it's just like force. So if you have the bomb, like, yeah. Ugh, I'm older than Tarzan. That movie anyway. Ugh, don't depress me. I mean, I already have gray hair, so I'm already depressed. Well, I mean, they could have done. I mean, I'm glad you figured that out before they revealed it. I always like figuring stuff out before the reveal, but come on, they could have done a little bit harder. Fire quirk, chip on his shoulder. Anybody who didn't think he was related to Todoroki was high on something. You know that. It was obvious for some. Yeah. All right, before I choke to death on my tea. Here is Scrum, almost done. I just have to do the background because it needs bright. And I'm gonna do a blue. I want to do a blue in the background because I haven't done enough blue. I desire the blue. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, thank you. It'll be bright as hell. All right, this I'm definitely outlining. I don't want to outline it in a darker color because it'll just be too dark. Oh, this is going to be too dark. Too dark. Okay, we're going to experiment because this might be dark and I kind of want to keep it bright. I love this test page they provide. I feel like everything I'm gonna pick is too dark. Blue, da ba dee da ba da, da ba dee da ba da, da ba dee da ba da. Is this the color I already used? Maybe. Have you watched Hell of a Boss? Yes, I have watched Hell of a Boss. I have feelings about Hell of a Boss. I do have a quick has-been theory if you guys want to hear it. And when I mean quick, I do mean like literally quick. I want to make a short on it or something because people have it wrong, I think. Yes, please. Okay. So, if you guys have watched Has-Been Hotel Season 1, there's a song called Loser Baby. A song between Husk and Angel, right? Okay. If you're with me so far, you'll remember the scene where they're talking about how, in the song, how they're talking about how they're on a demon's leash and it gets worse with every hour and it shows them both tied up. Okay. If you're still with me on that one, you remember that they both are tied up differently. Husk is tied up very tight, like almost constricting. And then Angel's bindings are looser. And a lot of people said, oh, it's because it's a reference to this adult way of tying people up. It's an art form of tying people up. I can't remember the name of it about it. But I was looking at it again and I'm like, I've seen pictures of this art form because Pinterest is a thing and Archive of Our Own is a thing and they like to post pictures for reference. And I'm like, that doesn't look right because the thing they're referencing is like, it's very stylized, very neat, very like neat. It's very nice looking, that art style of tying people up. So, but his is looser than Husk. So I was like, why? And then I saw another theory that Angel's contract with Valentino may not be as binding as, say, Husk's with Alistair. And the reason they said that was because in the scene where he's throwing a hissy fit and Vox has to come talk to him, Vox makes the offhanded remark of, oh, did Angel quit? And Valentino said, no, he did not quit. But it's like somebody pointed out, if Vox is an overlord, and he can make deals, so he'd obviously know that you can't break a deal as easily as quitting. So why would he make that comment? Well, what if Vox knows something about Angel's deal that Valentino doesn't know? What if he knows how loose the binding is? So that's what got me thinking about it, and I saw that image again, and I'm like, wait a minute. What if the ropes don't represent, who owns them, but represents how tightly they are bound to their contract with that overlord? So Husks is pretty tight. Like, it's pretty good. But Angel's is actually loose. Like, Angel could escape. If you look at his again, it's like, you shimmy the right way, he probably could get out by himself. So what I think it is like, Angel can get out on his own. So Angel's deal with Valentino isn't as binding. He can get out of it on its own. Like Vox said, he could quit. But that's if Angel wants to, basically. Like, Angel has to have the conviction to quit. It's all in Angel, but he doesn't know that right now. I think that's what it's representing, is Angel's deal is not as binding as, say, Husk's. You can't give half. From what I can tell, from what I've researched, it's an all or nothing thing. You can't just do half. Because, I mean, souls are currency. Who only wants half of the currency? But that's the Poison is such a beautiful yes. Oh, I know. It's wonderful. It's one of my favorite songs. But that's another thing. If what I'm theorizing here is, where they're leading, that Angel has to be the one, that Angel could break his deal if he wanted to, but he's choosing, like, he's not. I think it's supposed to, again, along with the song Poison and what you see of their dynamic, it's supposed to further represent a toxic, abusive relationship where logically the person can get out of it. Logically, like, a person in that kind of relationship can get out of it. But it's more of a matter of they have to do it themselves. And if they don't think they can get out of it, they're not going to get out of it. If they see it as hopeless and that they can't get out of it, they can't get out of it. So that's what I think. I think that's also what it represents. Like I said, I have a new video coming out in August, and I had to do research on this for the video, so I had to look up a lot of stuff. I did not think I'd ever be this deep in the freaking hell of a universe. Yeah, I did not think I'd have to do that much research, but I did. So I have 2 has-been theories. And then I have theory on Hell of a Boss. That's just basically what Stolas and Blitz's relationship is going to end up being. And I have a funny feeling that they're going to piss a lot of people off. B is my favorite sin so far. I love her energy and attitude for the most part. Yeah, I mean, she's played by Kesha, so you can't really imagine her being any other way, to be honest. Could also be loose because it goes by a different name. Possibly, but that's another thing. We don't know what happened. Like, Angel Dust is a stage name, obviously, but maybe it should be more binding, you'd think, if he used his real name. So, because of, like, there's a famous, or if it were famous, I'd remember it. Story about, oh, it's like the Fae. You trick the Fae by not, you enter a binding deal with the Fae if you give them your name. That was it. The only reason I remember that is for some reason I remember the Labyrinth Labyrinth fiction I read a while ago. His real name is Anthony. Yep, it is. And funny enough, in the scene where Vaggie and Charlie go to heaven, that sounds so funny, where they go to heaven, you allegedly see Angel Dust's sister. And from what I can tell, she's the only one of Angel Dust's family that got to heaven. Twin sister Molly. I love how Angel Dust's family is just named after various narcotic or illicit substances. Plus the videos on my birthday. Nice! What a lovely coincidence. So just so you guys know, I now have a channel, Instagram. I'll post videos and, well, little shorts and pictures and stuff there that I don't post on the YouTube channel. I have Instagram, and Patreon has been updated with awesome new rewards for being a member. And for the month of July, it is free. You can join for free. You will not be charged. So now is a great time to become a member and get the perks. Yeah, I agree with you, Asher. I think that's what it is. Not a bad order, Ace. I would just take off the bacon. I'm not a big fan of bacon. I guess I'm anti-American that way. I don't eat bacon like by the pound. Okay, this blue is much better than the one I was going to go with. A little later. Bacon is kind of overrated. Yeah, I agree. I think Cherry will join the hotel. Yeah, why not? I mean, Angel's there, and now Sir Pen is gone. Maybe she will. I mean, she joined the fight. Maybe she's just keen on becoming the protector, as long as they can keep protect. They honestly need to protect that one wall. That one wall is their weak point. I wonder if that's a sign for what's to come. Freaking Lilith won't use the door. She'll bust through that wall. That's my next theory, by the way, is about Lilith. I'm not going to share it here because I actually had to do a lot of explaining for that one. And I made an entire ass video for it, so I'd rather y'all watch the video and listen to my long-winded explanations in there rather than on stream where I'd have to go back and reference my my notes. Exactly like your friend, huh? I'm not sure. Well, what's really cool about the Has Been a Hotel series on Amazon is the pilot is canon and the series takes place a week after the pilot. So you can start with the pilot. If you watch that, you already are up to speed on where they are when you start the first episode. I will say the coolest part about the first episode is the opening. I love that. I love the way they did that. Although it is lore and I love lore. So that helped. Yeah, the Hell of a Boss pilot no longer canon. The Has Been pilot, oh yeah, 100% canon. Viv was not gonna let that go. And apparently season 2 has already wrapped production. They're just waiting to air it now. I don't know when they'll air it. I hope it's soon. I'd love to have something else to watch this year, but doubt it. I doubt they're gonna release it the same year they released season 1. That would be hilarious though. I feel like that would be something they do, but they haven't even finished releasing all of Helluva yet, so. All right. Yeah, there will be 3 mini episodes for the next 3 months, and they're releasing episodes after. I don't know. They need to start. She needs to get on it. I know Sinsmas is going to be Christmas, which is hilarious to me. So I know it's ending in December, but we got a lot to go. All right, guys. Scrum is finished. How cute. I love it. And it really doesn't leak through. Like, this is the page that I had on the other side to catch any of the stuff that leaked through, and that's like very minimal, as you can see. So that's awesome. Thank you. Let's see, what do I want to do next? There are a lot of voodoo dolls in here. So pretty. Thank you. Thank you guys. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, the leaking through is not bad at all, which is nice. I was actually very worried about that. What do I want to do next? There's so many cute things. I'm just like, what do I do? What do I do? Oh yeah, razzle and dazzle. Okay, I think I know which one I want to do. The next two I want to do. This next one I'm going to do, and I'm going to make it look like the thing from that Halloween movie. Okay, I'm going to show you. I think you're doing this one next. And I think you turn this little guy into like a mini cute version of that Halloween monster thing from that movie. The one that like runs around with a sack on its head all the time. I can't remember its name. I'm going to make it a cute version of that though. I'm missing a pen. Nope, I am not missing a pen. It just hit in the shadows. That would be adorable, right? All right. I'm not going to get started on it tonight, though. I'll save it for the next stream. Is that a British TV show in the back room? Yes, it is the Great British Bake Off. I love Great British Bake Off. Plus, I needed something in the background for noise because the silence is just not great for me. Like Oogie's kids. One of Oogie's boys. Maybe. I'm gonna make the toadstools, at least the round ones, the roundish looking ones. I'm gonna do like red and white. You know, those types. This will be a cute one. This will be a pain in my butt to do, but it'll be cute. And then the next one I want to do is this adorable little Medusa. That one will be fun. A lot of green, but it'll be worth it. But we'll do the little sack head. That'll be adorable too. But I'll save that for next stream. So many I'd never play. Yeah, I like watching other people play horror games. I don't do very well with horror games. And get very cute Medusa. I love the story of Medusa. Once you learn so I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's unfair because at the end turned her into a horrible creature, but it's like, I like to take the spin on it is she didn't turn her into the horrible creature as a punishment. She did it as kind of a weird ass, Greek myth reward, where now nobody can hurt her, but she can hurt everybody who tries. Can't draw cute stuff. I can draw horrific, gory stuff. I mean, that's fine too. I've seen some pretty awesome gory stuff. I was on DeviantArt for a while, and some of the stuff I would come across was just awesome. I actually think DeviantArt has better artists on it than like TikTok or whatever. Poppy Playtime. Yeah, it's a great puzzle game. Yeah, before you play that one, you may want to either watch Matt Pat's playthroughs or Markiplier's playthroughs of that game. Just, an idea. Should probably go back on DeviantArt. I don't know why. Well, no, I do know why I got off. I didn't contribute anything. I would just search and doom scroll for hours, just looking at things and reading other people's work. Well, good, good. I was worried that you hadn't seen what it actually is, Asher. I was like, oh, how do I tell him that it's puzzles, but with horror. Like, I love puzzle games too. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite things because I just love puzzles. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of horror puzzle games because that means you have a clock to play against, because it's only a matter of time before the next jump scare, and I don't really like the jump scare part. Do without a lot of the jump scare part, honestly. Have I played horror games much? I mean, Nancy Drew kind of was one in a way, but more in a way that it just relied on actual like jump scares. You play horror games for a living. Nice. I think I would rather watch horror games like video or like a movie. I actually prefer watching games like a movie. I just like I don't want to actually play them. I just want to see the story of them. Because 9 times out of 10, the story is a lot more interesting than the gameplay or playing it, and I'd rather just know what the story was than try to go through playing it and miss stuff. I really don't know because I'm not the biggest fan of horror. Like, I love the FNAF games and I always have fun playing them, but Poppy Playtime is also worse. Yes, yes it is. But again, I like to, like I said, I just like to watch people play horror games. Like, I like watching a lot of my games like it's a movie, because I like to focus on the story rather than playing them. Nice, Ace. I will say I do play. Well, when they come out, I will be playing Dragon Age. It's called Dragon Age: The Veilguard. I will be playing that, and when Mass Effect 4 finally drops at some point, maybe this century, I'll be playing that as well. I will play both of those. Okay, hands down, is probably my favorite game series. Dragon Age Origins is probably my favorite game. I love that kind of stuff. I love medieval anything. I like to think there are two versions of the story about Medusa. I agree. I agree, Era. Love watching Jacksepticeye's playthrough. It's very funny. Mm-hmm. Do you love the Bendy games? Ooh, Bendy's a good one. Again, that one has. It's so infuriating. A lot of these really cool horror games, like games I probably would have like been interested in. I'm very interested in, again, just the lore, but I'm so interested in the lore, I would again just watch somebody else play it because I just want to learn about it. I don't care to play it. I don't want the struggle. I want the reward of the lore. I would love to work for MatPat because I would like happily sit on GT Live and just like write notes about things and then examine them later, or go back and watch whatever games they're playing and then write down whatever lore dump is found or something. I would honestly just be a researcher for them. I don't have to be in the videos. I don't have to make the theories. I just want to watch and gather information for it. I would love to do that. I would absolutely love to just do that for game theory or film theory, because I can sometimes spot stuff in shows and movies, but probably more game theory, just because games have a lot more hidden lore that you have to look out for, and then with TVs and games, or TVs and movies and stuff, it's like they kind of ham-fisted at the times. Nice. Nice, Asher. Yeah, that's one I'm looking forward to coming out. Because they're doing a new Bendy, I think. And they released like a teaser thing to play, which was also really good, I heard. I hear sirens. Lovely. Just what you want to hear at almost 11 o'clock at night. Nice. Nice, Wolf. Congratulations. So proud. So proud of you. Well, I mean, at least something's coming out of this for the storyline. Oh, thank you. Thank you, 11. Oh, you hear the sirens too, dang. Those are some loud sirens. That hurt. Stupid. I wonder how one goes about applying for game theory. No, you're good, Ace. Do you need to go? You're not obligated to say. No one is under any obligation to stay. You're such a smart ass. I mean, technically you did. Just not in the traditional sense. Okay, sorry. I know people have lives, so I was laughing at something on the show I'm watching, Great British Bake Off. I'm in the seasons where they have Noel Fielding being a host. Most of you guys, if you're like my age, will know him from oh my god, The Mighty Boosh. That's who he is, and he's on this show hosting, and he's actually kind of hilarious on here in a quirky way. Like, he's actually pretty funny. What really surprised me was apparently he's voted like one of Britain's best dressed celebrities. And you see some of his outfits on this show and you're just like, how does this qualify as best dressed in anywhere? Because in the US it definitely would not compared to how some celebrities dress. See everyone who can gang up on Val and kicking his ass. That would be cool. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. No, you good, Ace. You good. Asher, I don't know if that's going to happen. I feel like, again, it has to be Angel who breaks his contract. I feel like that's what Viv is getting at, is Angel could theoretically break his contract on his own. Again, that's why Vox said, did he quit? Because he knows that there's some loopholes in it. But I think it's supposed to represent like an abusive relationship where, in theory, you can leave. You could just, you're not, unless, you just walk out. can get away from it. But it's a mental thing. It's a mental thing of you're like, oh, I really can't leave. So I think that's what I think that's what get at with Angel's contract is, yeah, he could 100% get out of it on his own, but he has to have the mental fortitude to do it, and right now he doesn't believe he's worth anything beyond being Val's slave, basically. I honestly think watching that one episode dedicated to Angel and Val's weird ass dynamic, Angel really can't. He doesn't think he can. No matter what he goes through with Val, he stays. I mean, we saw it in the song Poison. We even saw it in the official song Addict. You see it. For all Val's treatment of him, he doesn't leave. Because again, his self-esteem is so low, you can tell, because of how he reacts to some of what Husk says, so some of the things Husk says. His self-esteem is so low and so tied up in his worth with Val, he doesn't think he can leave, because if he probably thinks if he left, he'd be nobody. He probably feels like he owes a lot to Val and his whole everything to Val. So he feels he can't leave, or if he does, he will become nothing, and he doesn't want to be nothing. So he stays. It's really sad, really messed up, but an excellent depiction of people who are in an abusive relationship. I don't know if they're canon, if those songs are canon anymore. I don't know if you were in canon to begin with, to be honest with you. I know that they were made with a lot of the OG voice actors, so that's why I don't know if they're still canon or not, but we'll see. But they're good. I love them still. I think the only one of those that I didn't like was the one that Charlie's OG voice actor did. I wasn't real keen on that song, Redemption Arc. Like, the lyrics were great. The lyrics are fantastic. It's just the song itself, to me, was problematic in a weird way. Yes, that song is so good, and it's being played on repeat on freaking TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I'm not sure, even if they're not. Addict, it's so amazing. Yes. 100% agree. All of the songs are great. It's just, I don't know if any of them are canon anymore. If you haven't heard it, Husk has a song. It's called Royal Flush. It's fucking awesome. Like, it is great. It's fun. I think that one's my favorite. I think that one is my favorite because I played that song on repeat for a long time. Because it even features one of my other favorite artists. His name is Jonathan Young. He is a fantastic artist, and I love him. And when I found out he sang that song, I just kept listening to it on repeat because it's so good. You listen to Addict every time you go to work. It's a good song. That's a good song to listen to. But Royal Flush is good too. Oh no, you were talking about Insane. You listened to Insane. Yeah. See? It clicked in my head just before you mentioned it. Yep. No, that one, Insane's good. Addict's good. Royal Flush is good. Redemption Arc is mid to bottom. What other ones are there? I thought they did more. Oh, I'm talking about official canon, like the Silva Hound ones that they did in between the years of when they released the pilot for for Has-Been and when they released the series. They did a lot of what I call filler, because she worked her ass off getting people interested in the both series. Like, Viv works her ass off to do all of that. It is really impressive when you think about how much work goes into it. She's doing 2 shows with 2 different casts, 2 different everything. And she has to market both of those. And she markets them similarly as far as like merch, but they have to be unique merch. Like, you have the characters from Helva, they have to be interacting the way they would, and in designs and everything. And then you have Hasbin, that has to be the same way. Like, it's crazy how much she has to do. It is insane, and I admire her greatly. She's honestly like I think a huge inspiration to people who want to market their own original ideas. She did a great job of it. It's very true. That's very true, Asher. I don't know about that, Wolf. You're in Australia. They're probably are just like, oh, it's another day here. Oh my god, that's so funny. No, we judge people a lot. I mean, that's everywhere you go, but I just meant the content of the song. Nobody probably really took offense to it. Oh, this one chick is so negative on the show. Probably didn't even know what I was having. You never know. Ooh, if you guys like Attic, there is a really cool cover, again done by Jonathan Young, but it has Christina V singing for Cherry's part. And if you don't know Christina V, she is also a voice actor. She's in the hell of a series. She's freaking oh, what's her name? She's the succubus who's Blitz's ex. I can't remember her name. But that's Christina V. She did the cover of that song with Jonathan Young. And she's also the voice actor for Miraculous Ladybug. That one's hilarious to me. I'm drawing a thumbnail for my cousin right now. Oh, no, you're good. That's awesome, though. Veronica. Yeah, Veronica made it. Yep. Verosica Mayday. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Christina is Verosica Mayday and Miraculous Ladybug. And yeah. Let me just say how disappointed I was, because I watched the Miraculous Ladybug movie that came out on Netflix. I watched it with my daughter because that is her she loves Ladybug. She loves that series. It's her favorite. I was so disappointed when Ladybug started singing and it was not Christina V. I looked it up because I'm like, because the person who's singing it doesn't sound like Christina V. I'm like, what happened to Christina's voice? This is not Christina. I looked up, it's the French voice actor's voice. And I'm like, oh, so should not have been the one to do the songs, because that deep of a voice coming from how Christina plays Ladybug with a higher voice, did not match. It sounded so off. It was very off-putting. I couldn't stand to listen. Like, Bryce Papenbrook's singing voice is pretty good for Adrian. Like, it's what you would expect with Adrian. But not whoever plays Ladybug in the French version should not have sung for Christina. That was just not the great move to make. The whole movie was a letdown. Yeah, in a way. I mean, I think for people who have never watched the series, it's a great introduction in a way. Like, it cuts out so much bullshit. It's like, what happens if we cut all the bullshit and the filler? Oh, this is what we get. This is what we get. This 2-hour movie. That was my favorite part, was they just took the series and went. I loved Miraculous Ladybug for a while, but something that happened, my favorite ship guide. Who was your favorite ship? Because mine was Luca and Marinette. I so prefer Luca to Adrian. Adrian is just like, literally get with anybody else, not Marinette. Not because they're bad, I just feel they don't go well together. That was just like, that was a very, very, very forced relationship. It felt like it was very forced writing. Luca, nice. Yeah, I so liked Luca more. He saw past her clumsiness and all that everybody was seeing. Like, he saw past what she presented, and it felt like such a more real relationship. She was not ready for that relationship with him when she was that age. Like, Luca would be endgame or in their adults, I think, because like he was already emotionally mature, and he was a lot better suited, and Marinette was just kind of running around with her head up her ass wanting Adrian. And I think once she got older and realized Adrian wasn't all that, she would have gotten with Luca, and then they would have been much happier. Well, in the movie, that's not what happened. The movie, the earrings chased after her and then like shot onto her ears. Tiki is determined. Luca's so sweet and calm. Yes, they are. They are wonderful together. I thought they were much better. Like, the first episode I ever saw with Luca was the one where he took her to the Jagged Stone movies and they were quizzing each other on it. It's like, they know the same movies. She talks to Adrian, she can't even get a sentence out. But she can full on have a conversation with Luca about their favorite freaking director, movie star, whatever. And that was phenomenal. I was like, oh, this is so nice. I don't have to watch her like trip over herself in a conversation. Oh, just because the guy she's talking to is cute. It's like, Luca was way cuter than Adrian. And I did think that was a very strange episode because once he got akumatized, Luca used his power to find out who his dad was. And I was just like, this is a very, very adult turn of events here. Like, I'm going to use my power to ask my mother the one question she's never been honest about. And that's, who is my father? Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I just remember Tiki flying around Wolf. I was just like, damn, Tiki, you know how to deliver. They love the same music. Yeah. And she designed, and he loves her designs. She designed outfits for his entire band. He says that music plays in his head whenever he sees her, and he tries to capture it. I was like, Adrian does nothing. Adrian is a bum compared to Luca. Luca was so much better. He is everything Marinette needs, but she doesn't want it yet. She will realize she needed that and wants it when she and Adrian break up. I do not see them being long term. Like, I know the whole miraculous thing that Ladybug and Cat Noir are supposed to, but they never said that the people being Ladybug and Cat Noir had to get together. They just said the miraculous deal. So that is just my take on it. Not saying that Marinette would ever cheat on like whoever she was with Cat Noir, but logically, like how it's explained, that's the only way it goes. Like, I don't think that they were suited for each other, Adrien and Marinette. Like maybe a high school relationship, sure, but long term, Marinette couldn't even relax enough to have a conversation with him normally. Like that would just, that's such a pedestal to put somebody on, that's just such a high pedestal. Like you can't even have a conversation with him because you have him so high up here. That's such an imbalance in a relationship. Even if when he finds out she's Ladybug and he has Ladybug on a pedestal, it's like that still doesn't even out because he has her alter ego on a pedestal. She has who he is on a pedestal. It doesn't even out. It makes for a very immature and kind of toxic relationship because they'll both be like, oh no, I want to do what you want to do. I want to do what you want to do. Oh, you're so wonderful and perfect and you can't do anything wrong. And if I think there's something wrong, I'm not saying anything because you have wonderful and no. Really hope Luca's ending is, oh my goodness. Yes, they are so much better. They really freaking are. So before the next season came out on Netflix, there was an episode that ended, and it ends with Marinette getting ice cream and sitting next to Luca, who's playing the guitar. They're all sitting by the water, and I'm like, and she's like, can I hear the song? Or something like that. And I'm like, this is how you end it. I don't need to see her get with Adrien. I just want her to be here with Luca and their friends, just sitting there relaxing. And she finally acknowledges that maybe she should have been with Luca all along. That I want. That was fine to end that way. That was it. That was it. That was the way to end it. I am just gonna imagine that was the ending. Because the alternative just pisses me off. Getting sick of them, but yes, Luca's the better choice. Plus, he told her to run when he knew how. Exactly. You want to know what's even better? He knew, because he got a miraculous that allows him to see shit. He knew Marinette was Ladybug. And that changed nothing about how he felt about her. He was like, oh, that totally makes sense. I can absolutely understand why she's Ladybug. And he knew Adrien was Cat Noir, and he's just helping this poor girl along because he knows he has no clue. Adrien has like no sense of self-preservation, no clue, none of it. So he helps him out. And I'm like, Luca, you know Marinette is Ladybug. Marinette does not know that, but you don't treat her any differently. You don't see her any differently. You're just like, yeah, that makes sense. Somebody like Marinette being Ladybug is just right. Adrien being Cat Noir, on the other hand, he did not understand, and I don't blame him. That's how it should have ended. Yep. I thought so. I fully planned to write this. Adrien and Mari break up, and Luca is there for her. He never forgets anything, but they fall in love. Okay. Yep. That is how it should be. I think it's pissing everyone off. I don't know. There were some people that were thrilled to see Adrien and Marinette finally get together. And I'm like, you do you. But as an adult watching this, Luca's the better choice. Luca's got far better prospects. And he's related to her fucking favorite celebrity. So, he had so much more going for him than Adrien ever did. So much more. And his sister's freaking hilarious, and her girlfriend is amazing. Like, who wouldn't want to be part of that family? And their mother acts speaks and acts like a freaking pirate. Like, it's perfect. It's wonderful. They're all quirky. She would fit right in. Adrien has Gabriel. No. Like, oh yes, I'm going to fall in love with the villain's son. Sorry for spoilers, but it's really not a spoiler. You find out like episode 1. I'm going to fall in love with the villain's son, and this is going to make total sense by the end of it. Like, No, there's gonna be so many issues. Yeah, look at how much Adrian changed her. Yes! Yes! He absolutely changed. And it was like, no. No, now you like her because you know who, like, you know she's Ladybug. It's like, Luca knew, and it changed nothing. He liked her from Marinette, and he just thought, yeah, this is perfect. She's Ladybug too. This is amazing. She's just an amazing person. Kind of like them when I was younger, but when we got introduced to Luca, yeah. I also love Julika and Rose. Yes, they are just so adorable. I love them. We got the pastel goth couple. It's wonderful. And the fact that freaking Rose sings in a rock band is even better because you've got this tiny, cute, high-pitched speaking girl, and she's totally rocking it with this rock band. It's just wonderful. It's just the greatest thing. Just because he's a fashion designer. Yeah, I feel like Marinette was really drawn to Adrian because of the fashion model thing. Like, he's a good-looking kid. It's pretty standard. But I feel like she just got into it because of Gabriel, and then she was like, oh, this would be great. I'll draw signs and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, girl, you could do so much better. The family dinner would be so amazing. Right? Like, Luca brings Marinette over, and you have Julika and Rose. You have their mom, who's just amazing. I love their mom. She's so strong. And you have Jagged come over with his, I think it's an alligator. And it's just, they all get along. I mean, you even see Jagged gets along really well with Marinette. From the episode with the birthday, with Luca and Julika's birthday. Jagged gets along great, and he actually kind of admires her for trying to stick up for her daughter, when Marinette thought that Julika was getting left out of something. He was like, yeah, rock on, but, kind of ruined the surprise. But thank you for looking out for her. Like, that was great. Bye, Era. Have a good night. Because I love unicorns. I should probably end because my phone is about to die. I could go on an Adrian rant. I could go on a Ladybug rant for a while. I have watched enough. I could go on a rant, but I will stop here. I am at 100 minutes. Holy crap. Yeah. Yes, I agree, Asher. 100%. 100,000% agree. But I will end here because my phone is about to die. It is late, and I have stuff to do tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream. It was awesome chatting with all of you. It was awesome meeting all of the new people who joined in. You were fantastic. Well, I don't have a charger with me. I had charged mine, but, keeping it going with a live stream. Please follow me on Instagram. I will be posting a lot more photos there. Sign up for Patreon. Again, it is free this month. I've got some updated rewards per tier. So just go ahead and pick your tier and be on the lookout. There is some new stuff coming out. I've got some, like they said, there's something coming out on the 2nd of August. We got a lot. Oh, hello, Runa. Sorry, I'm actually about to log off because my phone's about to die. I hope everybody has a great night, a great week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.